In the 14th century, more and more sailing ships began to arrive in the harbor of Amsterdam, full of sailors in need of alcohol and female company. Houses of pleasure started to spread in the nearby area that later became known as the Red Light District. In the 16th and 17th century, the power of the church increased. Sinners were branded criminals, and repression was on the rise. Prostitution diminished, but prohibition was not enough to suppress it. Behind the facades of legitimate businesses, such as art stores, tobacco shops, and massage saloons, illegal brothels flourished. Women made contact with potential clients through a tiny opening between the curtains and a gentle knock on the window. As time passed by, the curtains opened more and more. The liberal morality of the 60s and 70s led to an increasing tolerance towards prostitution. In the year 2000, the ban over brothels was officially lifted, and prostitution was recognized as a legal profession. In 2007, the Amsterdam City Council started a cleanup action of the Red Light District. Many prostitution windows were shut down. Young artists and fashion designers were chosen as temporary tenants of the empty buildings. Named after the area code of the neighborhood, the project is known as Operation 1012.
Ik heb geen flauw idee waar ze mee bezig zijn. Ik heb echt geen idee. Zo open, dicht, wel sluiten, niet sluiten. Ik heb echt geen idee.
Han cerrado una parte. No sé por qué. No sé por qué. Yo mismo he preguntado que por qué, pero no sé.
I think this is not a good idea because most of the tourists to coming, when they coming to Amsterdam, they come for the red lights, so for the coffee shops. So I think closing the windows will make Amsterdam really quiet.
We don't want to lose the prostitution on the Red Light District. It's there for ages and we think it belongs to Amsterdam. But what happened was that it was so dense that it was a structure of criminality. We have to break the structure and we try to do that by diminishing the windows and by bringing other functions in the area so we can maintain it better.
Prostitutie stond van de week nog in de krant gisteren. Het is het oudste beroep van de wereld. Ja? Wie is dan een gemeente of een paar mensen van de politieke partij die dit willen verbannen? En dan willen ze concentreren op dit. En dan willen ze van die pleinen daar willen ze andere dingen maken, gezelliger en mooier. Maar daar komen de mensen niet voor. Amsterdam kom je voor dit.
Gonna take it, I'm gonna shake it apart, I'll put it back together, I'm gonna shake it from the start, I'm gonna sell it back to the market and take a little profit while I'm at it.
Kijk, Amsterdam heeft een roze buurt die bestaat al meer dan 400 jaar. Dat is helemaal organisch ontstaan. Daar moet je heel zuinig op zijn. Zulke dingen zijn uniek. En hier was het juist op zo'n mooie manier ontstaan, organisch. Ook met de bevolking erbij en het feit van die oude kerk, sekstheater daarnaast, prostituees en nog een kinderdagverblijf. Nou, waar vind je dat nou? Dat vind ik dus uniek.
They want to get rid of us because they say it's too much woman trafficking, it's too much laundering the money, it's too much all criminals here. And that's, I'm fighting this. They're doing bullshit with this area.
The world is hypocrite. They discriminate us. I'm like a hotel, you know, I rent rooms. I'm not a pimp. Er zijn 32 kamers, maandag tot en met zondag. Dit is de day shift. En dit is de night shift. I don't want to make money about dead bodies, you know. I do this business so long time. If the girl come inside and she's alone and she wants rent room and the papers are alright and I see that she is in order, but I don't take girls down 21. And also drugs users, girls who use drugs, who put I don't rent. Okay, when she smoke joint, yeah, in Holland you can smoke every place joint. It's not drugs for us.
I'm gonna take it apart, I'll put it back together, I'm gonna mend my broken heart, I'm gonna sell it back to the market and take a little profit while I'm at it.
You can't deny it's a problem. You can't deny there's something happening. And they all say we check them and we wouldn't want women who are under the influence of pimps and lover boys. No, they're free, independent women and we watch it. But fact is that it's not true. Fact is that every time there is an investigation and it turns out that women are forced.
Er zal vast en zeker iets van waar zijn, maar 9 van de 10 vrouwen geloof ik niet dat hier gedwongen is of wat dan ook. Ik bedoel, ik ben hier ook gewoon voor mezelf en zo zijn de meeste vrouwen dat hier. Ik bedoel, ik zie niemand ongelukkig en ik zie niemand met blauwe plekken. Het valt allemaal wat dat betreft reuze mee, het is een beetje overdreven. I don't see anything like that and I don't hear anything about that when your girl was forced. I don't know, these girls what I know, I think they're okay with the work, that nobody forced them, they want to work. De goede kanten zijn, je bent eigen baas. Je kan naar huis gaan hoe laat je wil, je kan komen hoe laat je wil, je kan doen wat je wil.
Hay muchos que lo hacen porque les gusta o voluntariamente, pero hay muchos que por necesidad, porque uno necesita. No tenía dinero y por eso tuve que hacerlo.
Ik ging in het begin soms elke dag, want ik vond het geweldig. Ik werkte hier gewoon om daar te kunnen zijn. Maar ik heb het altijd verstandig gedaan. De zaak heeft er nooit onder geleden. Want ik heb ook genoeg mannen gesproken die dus alles naar de vernieling hielpen. Die konden dus dat werd een verslaving. En dat is iets, dat heb ik gelukkig nooit over mij gehad. Ik wist dat altijd heel goed op afstand te houden gewoon. Ik had een apart spaarpotje ervoor en als die leeg was, dan ging ik gewoon niet.
When I come here, I want to stay for 1 year. This was my plan. And after 1 year I say, okay, 2-3 years, no more. Now I'm 5 and I find difficult to stop. All the time you think you can make some more money. I think it's about money now.
He ain't no diamond, it's just an echo ring. I got to turn in for a dime, cause my time is tickling. So take a minute, and if you're with it, it can last a century if you admit it.
I felt like an intruder coming into an area which does not belong to me or which is not mine. So I was thinking, what could I do towards the women who work here to show them in some way that most artists are good people. So I invented that machine there. It's a machine that looks outside and you can buy red rings for €2.50. And the machine is called Be Nice to a Girl, Buy Her a Ring. The guys will go to the women. They can buy first a ring. But the thing I did not foresee was that they don't like the rings. Because they look at it and they say, well, what is this? This is cheap. And they throw it on the street. They want diamonds, you know. They have different standards than we artists have.
Als die mensen huur zouden moeten betalen, dan waren ze al lang weg. Dus ze zitten erin eigenlijk als een soort anti-kraak voor de gemeente. En dan gaan ze dus een hoop comedie maken, de mode, dat. Maar we horen van mensen die langslopen, wat is dit? Wat betekenen die poppen daar? Dat is mode. Oh, ja. Maar de mode zoeken ze ergens anders in Amsterdam, in de PC Hoofdstraat, op een hele Schuitstraat, maar niet op de Wallen.
The biggest problem is that people didn't know what was happening. I mean, we didn't know how long we were going to stay here. Other people were thinking we're sitting here for free. If people don't know what's going to happen, people think everything is going to change, we're against it.
Ze willen de panden hebben, de gemeente. Maar vroeger was het de typisch Amsterdams natuurlijk. Ja. Woonden ook overal Amsterdamse mensen. Nou wonen allemaal juppies.
I myself live close to the Red Light District, which has been there for many years. But since the legalization, it became a real industry. We used to know the women behind the windows. When we were on holiday, they took care of our plants. Now we don't know them. They change every few weeks. There are boys on the bridge standing with a dog.
Sommigen noemen het loverboys, sommigen noemen het souteneurs, sommigen noemen het pimps, maar ik noem het cowboys. En vroeger zag ik al heel veel meisjes altijd met de tatoeage van hun vriendje. En dan zei ik, hey, je hebt een cowboy. Omdat ze dan bijvoorbeeld de naam van de vriendje op de borst tatoeëren of op de kont. If I see that she have a cowboy, if she is forced to do this work, then I don't do business with her.
It's often very, very difficult to get these people to trial. So there's a new law now who says, I'm a counselor. If I give a permit to someone who uses criminal money, I am also criminalized. I don't prosecute him. I don't do anything. I just say I want to be sure that your business is clean. So they get the chance then to prove it.
On suspicion they close you. That's the problem, suspicion. So what's my right? What can I do now at the moment?
Je hebt 4 soorten vormen van prostitutie. Hè? Je hebt raamprostitutie, club, escort en tippelen. Controle door de politie. De politie kan de prostitutie heel goed controleren als dat zich plaatsvindt achter het raam. Politie kan geen escorts controleren, kan geen tippelzone controleren. Van deze 4 vormen van prostitutie is raamprostitutie het veiligste.
All the girls working in have passport. They're allowed to stay in Holland. And trafficking, listen, how I know I'm an owner of a house, I rent a room, I do nothing more, only rent a room, how I know about trafficking?
In this area we have a lot of girls who coming from Africa, and 99% of these girls use a fake passport.
Controlan todos los días, copian y miran para ver si el pasaporte está bien. Lo mandan a la policía, entonces no hay ilegales.
Yeah, it's a hard business because every customer you get here, you don't know what he's doing. You set your price and what the inside, okay, they want more, something, they're drunk or something. Always something happening. And it is a hard business for the woman, that I tell you.
La primera vez que me puse, muy triste, lloré, no quería hacer esto porque nunca yo había hecho este trabajo. Es mejor ahora porque ya me he acostumbrado, me da menos vergüenza, pero antes me daba mucha vergüenza.
You know, sometimes coming people they coming here for the sex, but they don't like girls. You can see that it's not respect, you know. They're angry, and they're angry they have to pay me to have sex. Just saying bad words, you know, calling the names.
So be a little passion, filling up your fountain. You're swimming in the riches. Your life is so delicious.
When I walked in here, I was thinking, okay, a lot of things happened here, and with my energy, I have to get rid of that, and I think that works. The combination of fashion and prostitutes and art and life and whatever, that's fascinating and that's interesting.
I have sometimes people that I don't know, they don't want to have sex, they come for the talk. They talk about their life, they talk about the problems they have. And they just need somebody to listen, I think.
Ik zie die meisjes als een soort fysiotherapeut, weet je wel. Je gaat naar de fysiotherapeut voor je rug. Nou, ik bedoel, die inwendige binnenbrand, die moet af en toe even geblust worden, toch? Nou, ik ben heel blij dat die meiden daarvoor zijn.
I'm selling the clothes and not the body. And on the other side, it's the other way around. It's just a nice, sweet neighborhood, I have to say.
They buy all those houses at the moment here and they kick the woman out and do nothing for the woman. They say we don't buy. They let some private company buy this.
We work together with housing companies whose purpose is social housing. They buy the houses and then they don't bring the prostitution back, only they make a loss. Because one window is worth, when you sell it, €300,000, one window. But if they don't succeed in redeveloping and get even with this 300,000 per window, we guarantee that we compensate them.
They sent us a letter and they said, if you don't, not willingly to do this, we put force. And then we said, we take away your house, we make a whole new plan for this area, and then we're going to get rid of you. They're doing a very tricky job.
I have a double feeling about it. I understand that they want to clean it up, but if it's a moral cleanup, I'm absolutely against. I'm against criminality, I'm against abusing women, which happened here, but I'm not against the prostitution. I think this is a right that people have, women have, and they should be protected.
It's better because in Poland this is only on the street or on the club. Of course in the club you don't take much money, maybe 40% of the price. And on the street is also not so safe.
Ieder kiest voor zichzelf, voor wat hij wil doen in zijn leven en ik heb dit gekozen. En als iemand anders daar een probleem mee heeft, moet hij dat zelf weten.
I chose my life, I chose for prostitution, is my life. And if somebody don't want me, bye-bye.
We were not the boss anymore there. We had nothing to say there anymore. And we want it back. We want the city of Amsterdam wants to be in charge there.
Het is een politieke kwestie. Een kwestie van de gemeente. Dus iemand heeft het in zijn hoofd gehaald. We halen die hele Red Light District weg. Dat hebben we in Arnhem gedaan en we proberen daar. Maar dit is niet de kwestie van de Red Light District. Dit is Amsterdam.
She